that even
That's
mean?
what I'm saying. What does it mean?
Babe, that's my whole life. You're just so...
Just because podcast.
Headphones. Engage.
Yeah, but how are you gonna get the phone?
I'll take them off and go get it.
Oh.
Jen didn't charge her phone. We're ill prepared. Second episode, already ill prepared. So, episode number deuce. Well, number 3, because we did one that was like a trial one. So it's kind of like 3, 2, whatever. We had we had a laundry list of questions. I printed mine out. Jen lost hers. So we'll see if she can remember all of the answers she had to them. There was some good stuff on there. But first thing I was actually thinking about, well, let's start with this, the eclipse. Did you like the eclipse?
It was just a little yellow dot. That's about it.
That's what I said. Like it was like this huge thing, and everyone gets glasses, and everyone does this, and everyone does that, and then like I took my glasses and I went outside and I looked at it, and it was just a dark circle with a light circle behind it.
Yep.
It was not like anything that I thought it was going to be. I just, in my head, I don't know why I thought it was going to be this like, oh, this is going to be great. And then I see it, and I looked at it for like 4 seconds, and then I just took the glasses off and went back inside.
Yeah, that was the worst part, the glasses.
Did you get to see it, though, at work?
Yeah, at work.
Everyone went outside?
Well, everybody was begging me for my glasses because nobody else had any. So I had to like pass them to everybody to use them. But of course, when I'm staring at the sun or the moon or both, and I had the glasses on, I'm staring at the sun, took the glasses off, and looked at the sun like an idiot. and after when I came back and was working, I saw a black dot everywhere I looked.
Well, you have to like get the glasses to look at the eclipse, but like, what's weird is don't people look at the sun sometimes by accident?
I don't.
It made it sound like if you don't wear the glasses, you'll die if you look at it.
Yeah, I know. That's why when I saw the black dot, I thought something bad happened to me.
Oh, you mean like afterwards you were seeing black dots?
All over. Oh, everywhere my eyeball went, a black dot went.
It's like welding, like welder's masks. Good job. That's
good. Yeah.
So you're blind.
Yep.
All right. Good.
And I didn't get to see what we wanted to see.
Okay, well, chill, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like I definitely want to see what it really looked like, not like that.
Oh, I saw pictures. Hope had a picture on his because he has like a super nice camera.
Yeah.
And his looked really cool.
Yeah, but...
Maybe I'll put the picture right here when I edit this so you could see what it looked like too, because it was really cool. Way better than what I saw when I looked at it through my glasses. But
yeah, John at work, he said that he drove to Barton, Vermont or somewhere, and it was like Woodstock.
What, to see the eclipse?
Yeah.
Wait, he wasn't working?
He called out sick.
He took the day off to go to the eclipse party?
Yeah.
Oh
he said it was like Woodstock out there.
Oh my God. Yeah, like I drove by some like houses and people were like in lawn chairs, like all sitting out there with their glasses on. And like, it's fine. Like if that's what you want to do. But to me, it's like, it was like, I didn't find it as appealing and interesting as I thought I was going to.
Well, and everybody was saying it was once in a lifetime, but like, didn't it happen a couple years ago?
It happened 4 or 5 years ago, and guess what? It's probably going to happen again before unless your lifetime is a fruit fly and you live a day.
Maybe next time we'll have better glasses in a couple years.
So we didn't even say this is a Friday night podcast because tomorrow is what?
UFC
300.
Yeah.
Let's go. Which brings
McGregor.
I don't have mine on.
He's not even fighting, but
doesn't matter.
Still got to represent.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was thinking the other day. I was actually talking to you about this the other day. I've been watching UFC since like UFC 40. I think 42 was like the first one I watched, and still to this day, it bothers me that they can't get this part right. I watch the press conferences all the time, and during the press conferences, you have a lot of fighters from all different countries, right? You know what I mean? So they don't all speak English. Fine, of course, that's awesome. That's what I love about UFC. But like when they ask these guys questions, there's an interpreter. So like the question, it's always like someone in the crowd asks the question, the interpreter interprets the question, the guy answers the question, that guy answers the question, that guy interprets his answer, and it takes like 10 minutes for one question to go through, and I don't understand why they don't have it in real time. You would think by now the UFC would be able to make it so like if you wanted to watch it in this language or that language, so as you know the guy's answering the question, they're interpreting it in real time at the same time, just as he's talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I could be saying what I'm saying now, and boop, they start interpreting that. Instead, they wait till this, and it's always the same thing. It's like the guy on stage, the fighter, will be like, and then the guy will be like, he said that he's fine and he'll be okay to go on Saturday. It's like, well, no, he didn't just say that. There's definitely way more to it than that.
Yeah. We just got to hold up the Google Translator to the phone.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And then I have to wait for you to translate all that in your head to then translate it to me.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I have to know what that meant too.
It takes too long, dude. Get it right, you know? Because what happens is then I don't watch the interviews with the fighters who don't speak English. And I don't want to not do that because I don't want to wait for all of it. So I fast forward, like, because I'll watch it off YouTube. And then I'll fast forward to, like, the next question. And then I don't learn about the fighters who are from other countries because I'm too impatient. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
All right, check this out.
But that's such a lie because you're patient with me.
Yeah, well, sometimes it feels like you're speaking another language too.
You got a good heart in there.
Maybe. Check this out. True or false? True or false? If someone tells you a story and then you don't like a funny story, they're like, "Oh, this is hilarious. Wait till you hear this." And they tell you the story. And then you don't really like, you kind of just like, and then they go, you should have been there. Do you think that that story probably isn't good no matter what? Or do you think if you were there, you would have laughed too? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm more of a there laugh person.
So you think that when they say, you should have been there, that, God dang.
It all depends on if the story that he's telling is good enough for me to think I should have been there.
But my point is that I feel like if the story is that good, I would have laughed, whether I was there or not there, just hearing it.
Maybe you got to hear and see and feel and taste.
So you
well,
do.
That
so you
sounds
do.
Weird.
So yeah, I don't know what kind of jokes you're hearing, but so you think that if you were there when they say that, you believe them. I think it's a crap.
Yeah, because everything I try to explain, nobody laughs. And so that's like, if they were there, they'd probably in the moment with me laugh.
Yeah, I could see
but
that.
I can never explain it the way the laugh was.
I think my thing is just that, like, you tried to tell me the story and it wasn't funny. And I feel like it's a cop-out to be like, you should have been there. Because I could say that for any story that I tell.
Yeah.
Maybe the story just isn't, or maybe you just can't tell the story very good.
That's what it is.
Right?
It's the story. Because I can never
So then you say
do a story
you
justice.
say false. You disagree with me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fine. You're fired. Oh, yeah. Then here's another thing. So I don't even watch UFC, but I watch wrestling, which you know. Which I don't watch it a lot, but I started watching it more. And on the...
Once you heard CM Punk was coming back, I think.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
At the Hall of Fame ceremony, The Rock was accepting an award. They gave Muhammad Ali... They always do one celebrity every WrestleMania who gets in the Hall of Fame. It was Muhammad Ali. Obviously, Muhammad Ali's dead, so he couldn't accept the award. So they had The Rock do it. The family asked The Rock to accept it.
Speaking of that, O.J. Simpson died too.
Yeah, I know. Cancer.
Oh. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. So they had The Rock accept the award, and the family of Muhammad Ali, I don't know if it was his wife, I don't know, but somebody presented The Rock with a belt that said the People's Champ on it, because The Rock goes by the People's Champ in wrestling, but Muhammad Ali's the People's Champ. That's his nickname.
Right.
So they're like basically handing the title to him, saying you can use that too.
Right.
So they gave him a belt. Now the thing for me is when when they unveil the belt and take the cover over it so for him to see it, and he grabs it. Now all the people in the audience are watching.
Yeah.
And then the person who gave him this present is standing there, and now he's looking. Think about how you feel when you look at a present with one person in front of you. Like, don't you feel anxious?
Yeah.
Because like, what if like you, no matter what you think about that present, you have to be like, oh my god. And then, do you ever in your head be like, do I have to put extra on this? Am I doing too much? Am I pretending that I like it more than I really do? Not that you always, like, people pretend, but sometimes you're like, it's an okay gift. But do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like a basket of lotions or something,
Yeah.
and you open it up.
Right.
Because it was really heavy.
Right.
And it felt like you were going to get...
Right, but you open it and you kind of...
Yeah.
You kind of like it.
Mm-hmm.
But do you ever, like, not subconsciously, consciously...
Actually, I'd like a basket of lotion.
Okay. This is really going off the rails here. But I'm saying, do you consciously, like, think, like when you're looking at the gift and the people are all looking at you that got you the gift, are you consciously being like, oh, I'm going to use this, like, do you mean those words, or are you just saying, like, conscious that you're trying to do the extra to make them know you like it?
I think I make them pretend that I like it.
Right. Now, he had to do that in front of all those people. And
how is he pretending? That's Muhammad Ali's belt.
Like,
that's not
it wasn't his belt. It was a belt they made for him that said People's Champ on it. Right. That's not my point. He might have loved it, but my thing is he can't, at that moment, not act like this is the greatest gift he ever got.
Well, he's an actor, too, so he's probably going to be good at it.
Even more so. But I'm just saying, things like that are interesting to me, because, like...
Yeah, don't you want everybody to be real? Like, this gift sucks.
Well, I'll just be like, not bad. Thank you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you always have to say thank you.
Everyone has to be like, oh my gosh, this is the nicest gift anyone's ever got me.
Yeah, because then if you do that for one, then you'd feel bad not doing that for everybody else's gift.
Right. Right, so you got to find levels to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And the other thing...
Because you can't just open it and put it to the side and open up your next one. You got to, like, really
right, you gotta
love
take
that
your
present.
Yes, you have to take your time with it. And even when you put it, like, to the side... Some people put it to the side, and they go to open the next gift, and then they take the second glance.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that was a good gift. And now you move on to the next one.
Yeah.
It's like consciously
well,
you do
like,
that.
kids do it no matter what. They say, they say if they don't like it, they throw it to the side. Adults don't do that.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's a polite thing to do, but it's just like, it's one of those things where like, everyone knows what's going on in this situation. Which is another point. Like, if you're there, like, if we're together, and I open a gift, like, you can tell if I really like that gift or if I'm just being nice.
Oh, I could tell.
Right?
Kind of like Yankee Swap.
Maybe we're just
Nobody
shitty
keeps
people.
the gift.
Yeah.
And that's a way we can display our feelings.
Yeah. You know how I feel about Yankee Swap.
Yeah,
I think
know.
it's the worst thing to do to somebody. Because somebody bought that gift that nobody wants.
No.
It's such a crappy thing to do to somebody on Christmas.
I know.
Because no matter how many good gifts there are, there's always going to be one that everyone is like, give it up. Everyone keeps giving it away. And how does that make that person
That would
feel
make, it's happened to our gift before.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Which one?
Because money always rolls, I think.
Yeah, money or like, because someone always spends more than they say they're supposed to spend, and then everyone complains about it.
And then people spend $50.
Yeah, then it turns into a fist fight. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. I told you the story about.
Now what's going to happen when we open up presents?
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, 99% of the time, I do like the gift. I'm just saying there's levels to like how you're supposed to.
I'm just playing. So, next question.
Well, this isn't a question. I told you what happened with Scotty putting me as a reference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like, imagine this. Imagine you're just hanging out at work one day, just hanging out, doing your business, and a text message comes in and says, "Hi." I'm not going to say the girl's name, but "Hi, my name is so and so. I'm working with your brother. He gave me your contact information. I'm going to call you in a few minutes." Now, I don't answer the phone for anyone I don't know. And I don't even answer the phone for people I do know sometimes. So now I'm like, okay, what's going on? Is this real? Is this a scam? What's going on? And then the phone rings, and I didn't pick it up. And then they left a message, and the message, they said the same exact words verbatim that the text message said. And it turned out, I didn't know. I asked you. You told me that they went to get some deal on solar panels.
I think Dawn said that they wanted the free $100.
Yeah.
But they had to give up 5 references.
Oh, so wait. Is this me? This is me as a reference for them, or they were calling to sell me solar panels too?
Well, yeah, that's the reference, so they can try to sell
so
you
they were
stuff.
going to call me to try to sell me something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Those guys are
Well, because
dirty.
they wanted the $100 for free.
You got to warn me, though.
Yeah, I know.
Well, he probably knew. Scotty knows I'm not going to answer the phone if I don't know. But I even text him, like, what is this? What a weird way to text somebody, though.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Like, you should text and be like, hi, this is so-and-so. I'm working with your brother. I just, sold him some solar panels or something. Like, say what it is. Like, who's going to pick that up? If some random person just... Now that I know in retrospect, it's fine.
Yeah.
Because I get what it was. But at the time I got the text message, it was like, what? In the middle of the day.
Yeah, I know. It said,
what?
hey, this is Melanie. I was talking to Scotty and Dawn.
I'm working with Scotty. That's what it
Yeah.
said. Hi,
I
this
was like,
is Melanie.
who is
I'm working
Melanie?
with... Wait, you got it too?
Yeah. I was one of their references.
Why did nobody answer me when I asked them what was going on?
I didn't know until I got out of work.
Oh. See, you answer every phone call. Me, I'm like bugging out. I'm like, is this a scam? Is this like a new type of scam? They're going to call me and they want me to say yes on the phone so they could use that yes for credit card information and stuff. So that was my thing. So yeah, I'm on to you, Scotty and Dawn. You guys threw us out to the wolves. I don't like it.
Okay, well, chill, bro.
Okay. Q&A. Get to know your host. Sent in by my sister. She wants us to get to know, or the people to get to know us. So we had 10 questions. We start with question number 1. Ready? I'll
Ready.
ask you it. See if you remember it since you don't have your things. What's one thing you know about me that they would be surprised to learn? Do you remember what you wrote?
Well, you like to dance when you eat, and I mean, do that swerve, moving your hips up to the front.
What?
You're like,
Mine was so much nicer than yours. Wow, okay. I said that you actually know a lot more stuff than people realize. That, like, you have all the information in here. Like, a lot of times people think you don't know what's going on, but you have it all in here. It's just like if I go like this, then we figure out it's all right there.
yeah.
And you have the information.
Mm-hmm.
You actually know a lot of stuff. Like, sometimes more than me. You just can't grab it.
Right.
You grab the wrong thing, and then it's like, I gotta put that back.
Yeah.
And it's like, let me try this one. Nope, it's not that one.
By that time, I forgot what the question was.
Oh, mine was much nicer than yours.
Thank
too.
you.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, number 2. If we started a business together, what would it be, and who would do what? Do you remember that? I remember yours. It was a farm thing.
Yeah. I said we would buy a farm and take in dogs,
Taking dogs.
taking
But
rescue animals.
what would we do though?
We'd man the farm.
They said what?
I
would
don't
you
know.
do,
Let
like,
the dogs
individually?
play,
Yeah, yeah.
run. You tractor the fields for the
So
dog.
it's a farm
field.
for dogs?
Yeah, I don't know. Like you tractor out a race course for them, and I'll be like there
Okay.
giving them food and calling people, asking if their dog's in danger. I don't know. I've never ran a business.
Mine's not much better.
Okay.
I said that we would own a tough love therapy office so that the people would come in. I'd break them down with facts and productive insults, and then you would build them back up with love and knowledge and teach them to make something of themselves after having a tough life.
Wow,
That would be a good place. I would go to that.
that's pretty deep.
You wouldn't go?
I don't.
See, I know. I'm like, all mine are like love. We're like opposite on this.
I know.
Yours is like, we're gonna rake some dog crap. You're gonna be out plowing the fields. Okay. What's our funniest memory together?
Well, there's a couple, and it involves us being naked,
No, that doesn't.
doing snow angels in our backyard naked.
Yeah.
That's one. Well, yeah, I probably shouldn't say that out loud. And then the other one was when we both went to get a spray tan, and you just dropped your clothes for the lady to spray paint you.
Yeah. Well, she said you could either do it in boxers or you could do it naked, whatever you're comfortable with.
Yeah, and you didn't want tan lines.
Yeah. I was like, have at it.
So, anyways,
Have at
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, and yeah.
I said to Vegas. Well, it's not really funny though. It's just one of our favorite memories. We had fun in Vegas remember when I rapped with those kids?
Mm-hmm.
Remember those kids were like, the full story is, I'll try to tell this fast, but we were walking down the street. there was a group of kids off to the side. We're walking down a strip. There's a group of kids off to the side, and they were freestyling and stuff. Jen was looking over at them because she was like, you should go over there. I'm like, I don't want to go over there. We're on our honeymoon. We're just chilling. I don't want to go. And she's like, you should go. And then she wasn't paying attention. So she was looking this way, and she ran into the guy in front of her. And all the guys over there saw her do that, so they were like, oh yeah, like kind of like dogging me, like, oh, like your girl's checking us out, this and that. So then I was like, well, now I have to do it.
Yeah.
And then I went over there, and then it was like,
yep.
And then we left.
Their jaws were like dropped.
Well, that was funny.
They did not expect that from you.
Well, no. They asked
But
for
you,
it.
yeah.
But that was funny. I thought it was funny after we were laughing about it later. So, all right, number 4. What's the most? See, I don't have anything for this. What's the most embarrassing thing you've witnessed me doing? I
just said that.
No, that was the funny. What's our funniest memory together?
Oh yeah. So combine my answers.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've witnessed me doing? I don't even know if she means the thing I've witnessed you doing or you've witnessed me doing. Am I asking you, or are you asking me, or are they asking us? I don't know.
What did I do that's embarrassing? I want to know. Do you remember any?
Let's see. Item number 1A. No, I don't know. That's what I said. There's like so many different little things. I can't think of one big thing.
Is it kind of like you'd have to be there?
Call back. That was good. I like hitting noobs.
Hold on, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 5. If we were in a movie, TV show, what characters would we be? I got a good one.
Oh God.
Mine's good.
What is it?
Mine is, you would be, if we were in a movie, your character would be the girl who fooled everyone that she was innocent the whole time and then got one up on everybody at the end.
You were just so nice in your answers.
That's what I think it would be. You'd play that character good. Mine is, I'd be the guy that you can't figure out if he's a bad guy doing good things or a good guy doing bad things the whole movie.
Okay.
Not bad, right?
Yeah, I like that. I was saying you could be like a John Wick or something. Because you want to get that fighting
But that's John Wick.
rage.
Is he a good guy doing bad things or a bad guy doing
We'll
good
never
things?
know.
Right. So that's the same
That's
thing.
why, maybe, see, I was thinking the
So
same
our
way.
answers are the same then.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Number 6. If we could take a trip anywhere, where would we go and why?
You'd probably want to go to Italy.
Nope.
Find your roots. Yeah. You probably want to go to space.
I want to go to space. To do what?
To do your dance on the moon.
No. What do I want to see in space?
Oh, you want to see the black hole?
Any black hole.
Yeah.
I love space.
But you'll probably get sucked in there and never come back to see me.
No, you got to just stay away from the event horizon, and it won't pull you into its gravitational
I'd
pull.
probably be the one to step in it.
I love that. Yeah. Well, there's no stepping in. There's just falling in, and then it just rips you
you
apart
don't
like
really-
spaghetti. But
yeah,
we still don't know what's on the inside of them, and it drives me freaking mad.
Oh, I mean, you could talk about that forever.
Yeah. No, I love space. Space is the best. I watch YouTube videos on it all
There
the
is
time.
a meteor that's going to hit us.
A meteor?
Yeah, remember you were watching that?
No, that was in 2019. It was heading towards us, but then it veered off.
Right.
That stuff happens all the time. I saw another. You don't even want to get me started.
Yeah,
That's a whole nother podcast, anyways. Okay, number 7. If you could give me a superlative, what would it be and why?
What's that mean?
Superlative is like in school when you would win like
Oh.
nicest this, most likely to.
Well, didn't you get the best smile or something?
in 8th grade, yeah.
Yeah.
But what would it be now?
The best rapper, hello.
I put most likely to lose on purpose so the other person doesn't feel bad. That's yours.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Right?
I thought, yeah.
All right. Number 8. What song or artist will always remind you of our relationship? There's a lot. There's a lot of them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, your wedding song's like the basic bet, but like, oh, I know which one. Burn by
Yeah.
Meek Mills.
Yep.
Because one time I was driving home. We had a night of, and we were driving home.
Well, you just,
Well, I wasn't like driving home.
yeah.
I was driving home, and Jen was sleeping in the passenger seat, and I was playing music loud. Like, all the songs I was playing were loud. And then all of a sudden, Meek Mill's Burn came on. And this
Well, you
was,
didn't explain that I was sleeping, did you?
You were sleeping. I
Oh,
said
yeah.
you were sleeping. And this was you. When the song started, you were like this sleeping. And then you went.
Just out of my sleep?
Yeah, did it for the whole song, the whole way home. So I think that's why and that's why we used it at the wedding too.
That's a good one.
Which one of our inside jokes is your favorite? Mine's just one word.
What, Toy Story?
Toy Story.
Yeah.
There. Yes! We don't have to tell them it's an inside joke. No one gets to know. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
If I could have a superpower?
Yeah.
Ooh. I'd want to have some wings.
To fly?
Yeah.
That's such a regular one.
But, I mean, you know how quick I can get places?
Mine's really lame, but you got to hear me out on it.
And never have to be in a car again.
Yeah, flying. Well, I'm just saying because like flying and invisibility, those are like the two biggest things.
Yeah, I'd probably crash into another bird.
Well, you're not a bird. You're just flying. So you
yeah, I'm not a bird. I just
superpower that you're a bird.
That's...
So mine is, now hear me out. Hear me out. Mine would be that I could make myself happy whenever I want.
Yeah, because you're always angry.
Well, no, not that, but...
Well, not angry, but...
Well,
You get annoyed.
I'm like in between.
Yeah.
I can either be here or then it goes down here. And it does it like...
Not in a bad way.
No. Yeah.
Just what? Yeah. Not like that.
Because... But you have to be able to turn it on and off.
Yeah.
See, I thought about this. First off, if you can make yourself happy whenever you want, like flick a switch, then like flying, invisibility, superpowers, all that stuff, none of that, money, doesn't matter. Because if you're happy, then all that stuff is the same thing. But you got to be able to turn it off, because if you're just happy all the time, you won't appreciate it being happy anymore.
Right.
And happy is the best thing to be.
Right.
So even though it sounds lame, it's actually really smart.
Yeah.
So thank you.
I like that. I like
right.
that superpower.
Good. Yes.
Oh, God. The button again.
Okay. Slafer, chill. All right. If you could spread a rumor about yourself, what would it be? This is the last one.
Don't stand near me when I fart.
That's your rumor? So everyone's going to be walking around saying, hey, did you hear about Jen? Don't stand next to her when she farts. Or is that so that you could fart without people knowing it?
I don't know. No, that's not it. I don't even know. I was trying to hurry.
Mine wasn't that good either. I said that people would think I turned into a werewolf at night.
Oh, that's a good one.
Just because it'd be cool to like be around people during the day, and if anyone makes you mad, you'd be like, I'll see you later tonight. You know what I mean?
Or a good rumor would be I'm a billionaire, because then how would I play that off?
Yeah, it's not, I want something that's going to frighten people, I think would be the best bet to go with that. But anyways, those were our questions.
I have an AK-47 right next to my bed.
Well, then people just won't come to your house. If you turn into a werewolf at night, then like people will be looking out their windows and stuff if they make you mad.
Yeah.
I'll just like go outside their house with the dog, howl and stuff. Yeah, but those were the questions.
Yeah, because I don't like rumors.
Well, unless it's something that builds you up.
Yeah, that's true.
Like he's the nicest guy I ever met. That's a good rumor.
Like she's sober now. I like that rumor.
There you go. See? Okay. I gotta get the phone so we could do. Know what time it is?
And now our feature presentation.
Clip here. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Come on. I'll get over it. Okay. So it is time for some of the worst critiques to movies that ever get made by none other than Rotten Tomatoes. All right, so this week I did The Dark Knight, Batman.
Yeah.
Popular movie, really good. I liked it. If you didn't like it, that's fine, but at least if you didn't like it, you said, well, I don't really think that because of good Batman, Michael Keaton's Batman is better. That's an acceptable critique to me.
Yeah, I like Tom Hardy. I like them all.
What's not
every single one of them was good.
Christian Bale, I like.
Yeah, he was the best.
Well, Michael Keaton was like the classic, but
Tom Hardy's my best friend.
Here's what's not an acceptable critique. First of all, Christopher Nolan is the director, so that's why he has this in here. The critics like banging on directors all the time when they don't like the movie. Like they'll say their name in their critique.
Okay.
It says Christopher Nolan's latest exploration of the Batman mythology steeps its muddled plot in so much murk that the Joker's maniacal nihilism, don't know that word, comes to seem like a recurrent grace note.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I don't know, man. It's a top critic too.
Doesn't Grace mean
Joel Morgenstern.
so? What's the first?
Christopher Nolan's latest exploration of the Batman mythology.
What does that mean?
He's like exploring the Batman like myth, the movie. Steeps its muddled plot, so I guess he didn't like the plot.
Muddled means
so like, much murk.
Can you answer me?
Murk? Well, it's not going to matter.
Oh.
So much murk that the Joker's maniacal, what is that?
Nihilism?
Comes to seem like a recurrent gray snow. I have no idea what that guy said.
Okay.
No idea.
Same.
So there's no need to break it down any more than that. All right, here we go. Steve Rhodes. Mixed with the flashes of absolute brilliance are long dead sections. The film left me more often bored than entertained. It's a certain candidate for my list of this year's most overrated movies.
Really?
He sounds angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was he expecting? Is there a different story to Batman that I don't?
That's what I'm saying.
Don't know?
I thought it was like maybe not. It's argue. What the hell is wrong? Argumentative. I don't know. It's arguable.
Okay.
These guys are messing me up.
Yeah, I know.
It's arguable who people think the best Batman was, as far as an actor. But you can't argue that The Dark Knight, I thought, was a great movie.
Yeah.
The way they did it was like they stepped up the game on
even
making
I liked
superhero
it.
movies. Yeah.
That's
what I'm saying. So, you know what, Steve Rhodes? All right. Mark Savlov, top critic. It's jam-packed with flawlessly designed set pieces and skullduggery, sure, but it's also shrouded in grim portent, overlaid with a filigree of despair, and for good measure, covered in a patina of dire consequence.
I mean, that's the movie. It has all that in there.
Who's reading these and being like, oh, I concur with that. I totally agree with that.
I know, they're like writing like they're from the New York Times.
That's what I'm saying. How many of like the everyday person reads that and goes, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And how many people read it and do what I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Or maybe that's just a different vibe. Maybe we're not supposed to. Maybe that's
because they're so like, I'm a movie critic. We watch more movies, I bet, than all of those people do.
Well, that's why we don't need to listen to Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, I don't. This is just because of how bad they are. That's why I bag on them. This is the best one. I always save the best one for last. Top critic, Keith Yolik.
Let's do this.
His critique is, now you see it, now you don't. What is that? What does that mean?
I don't know. Batman, you see him the whole time, and he doesn't like disappear and come back. Well, yeah, maybe.
So I thought maybe he means like it was so big and popular, but now everyone's going to forget about it. Is that what he means?
Yeah.
Then just write that. Don't write that. Write what I just said. Right?
Yeah.
Good. So we're on the same page. Drives me nuts, dude.
On the same page.
Makes me mad.
You see, your actions have consequences. When you oppress people, they rise up in a fiery anger.
I know what time it is.
That was from Step Brothers, I think. Just so you know where that's
coming
from.
I didn't have time this week to put in my new edits or my new sound bites in there, so we're just running off old ones because we're doing a Friday night podcast. And I was prepared, but not fully prepared. All right, here we go. Saving the best for last. News articles. Ready?
Ready.
We need a good a sound effect when we have news articles, like a song or something, like a news thing. You know what I mean?
Like, read all about it.
It's exactly what I meant. That's perfect.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Extra. Read all about it.
Yes.
Rotten Tomatoes reviews are in the dumpster once again. All right. Airplane passenger fined in Sydney for urinating in a cup.
Wait, what?
Airplane passenger fined in Sydney for urinating in a cup.
So he didn't want to walk to the bathroom?
No. And he didn't even get...
So he just did that next... What happens if I was sitting next to him on the plane?
It was a 3-hour Air New Zealand flight from Auckland, and they were sitting on the tarmac for like 45 minutes waiting to get in, and it was taking too long.
So he peed in a cup.
And it says that he didn't even get fined for peeing in the cup. He got fined for like exposing himself in public, basically. Some old lady saw him. Like
Oh
someone
my
told on him.
god.
Would you tell on somebody if you saw them doing that next to you? If you didn't see the twig and berries, you just saw him peeing. You just saw the pee and heard the pee.
I'd
would
be
you say
like,
anything?
I would think I would move.
Well, no, I'm saying not right next to him, like sitting like this, but if like he was here and you're behind him and you hear him, you're like something.
Yeah.
Would you tell him?
I'd have to like be nice to his face and then say, "Excuse me, I actually have to go to the bathroom in the stall."
Well,
And then like, you know,
my point being, we don't tell him. Like,
and then go
Tell
tell the
people.
stewardess while I'm going to the bathroom. Well, not at the
so
same
you
time.
would tell on him. You rat him out.
Yeah, because that's gross.
What if you had to? What if I had to go really bad? We were sitting there.
I'd
You
hold
would-
the cup for you.
You would say, "Go in a cup." So there you go. Oh man, you are.
I know. Little weird.
Hypocrite.
No, but it's just because you're my husband.
Yeah. Well, that guy's probably got a. No, he probably doesn't. What am I saying? All right. Next
Plus,
article.
you wouldn't do that.
This is a good one. I like this one. This is a fun one. Reported armed man at Scottish train station was a Star Wars stormtrooper. Someone called the cops on him that he had a gun. And when the cops showed up, he said, "It's not a gun, it's my laser blaster."
Wait, he got onto a bus with his set clothes?
He was going to like a comic book convention,
Yeah.
and he got on with his costume, and he's holding his blaster
yeah.
in costume. And someone called the police on him, said that he was a guy in the train with a gun.
Oh, wow.
And the cops came, and yeah, this is actually the man known as Grampian Stormtrooper on social media was dressed in his Imperial Stormtrooper costume with a Scottish twist, a kilt. He was wearing a kilt with it too. When he boarded a ScotRail train to Dundee at the Aberdeen train station. The train returned to the station shortly after departing. The man was approached by a guard who escorted him to waiting police officers. The cosplayer wrote on Facebook that was met by 2 firearms officers, 3 police Scotland, and 2 British transport police. Had to chat with them all in the office. The man learned that he had been reported for carrying a firearm on the train. He explained to the police that his blaster was a plastic prop.
Man,
Can you imagine that? Oh my!
it's just so much going on in the world. Nobody knows what to trust anymore.
Right, but not only that, like, if you're on a, have you never seen Star Wars?
Of course, I think,
Right.
yeah.
So like, if you're on a train and you see someone in that full gear, I'd be like, it's probably not a real gun. It's probably.
But
like,
imagine it was. That would be a good decoy.
well, that'd be another story. Man dressed as a stormtrooper went on train and
Right.
started shooting people. But like, I don't know. I just feel like you look at him and be like,
right. You know,
I wish they didn't show a picture of the gun. Go ahead.
right. Yeah. That's the thing.
Yeah. I was gonna say I want to see what the blaster
Yeah.
looked like.
Right.
Did it look like a squirt gun that was just painted, or did it look real?
Have an orange cap.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm sure. I don't know. Maybe not, because if it's like for Comic-Con or whatever the hell
Yeah.
they do, they probably wanted it to look legit. So.
Yeah.
Let's see. Florida woman finds an 8-foot alligator inside her home. This alligator crossed over here. Oh, right here. I only called 911. Oh, he had to go through 2 yards, cross the street, and come into my house, but nobody saw him, and it's very surprising. He broke through the screen door to get in the house.
Wow.
Imagine I don't think an 8-foot alligator would fit in this living room.
Holy cow, 8 feet?
8 feet.
Yeah, because it's 10 by 12.
Yeah. She was just, this is in Florida, I said. She was just like doing her, 7 foot, 11 inches. She was just like doing her laundry, and she turned around and came around the corner as an 8-foot alligator.
I don't know what I would do.
I know what you would do.
What?
You would think I was playing a prank on you and it wasn't real.
Oh,
You'd
yeah.
probably go to kick it or something.
Yep.
And bite your foot off.
Yep. Yep.
Imagine that.
I don't know. I think I'd know a fake one to a real one.
Well, they don't move a lot of times. They just sit there with their mouth open.
Yeah, and that in itself
It's
would make
freaky.
me scared.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think I'd be scared of a fake one too.
I'd be afraid of one the size of the dog. Forget 8 feet.
Yeah, I know.
Well, because they run fast too. But
How'd she get it out?
she had to call 911 and they had to call like animal control. That was, it said the first thing she thought of is, how did this get in the house? The second thing she thought was, how am I going to get it out of the house now?
Yep.
That's insane.
She dropped her cookies on the ground. Oh, she's baking them. Oh my god, that's this alligator.
What accent is that? Oh my god, this alligator! Is this Louisiana 19?
Oh, I thought that was Florida.
1910?
Yeah.
My dear Lord, there's an alligator in my basement.
Oh God.
All right, we got another lotto one too here. This is my last one.
Oh, I'm sick of the lotto ones.
Man accidentally buys 2 identical Powerball tickets and wins $2 million. So he buys a whole bunch of lotto tickets. Like, like sometimes people buy this, like, ton of them, and then you just scan them like at the thing.
Yeah.
He realized that 2 of his tickets were duplicates, and they were it was $1 million win. Imagine that. And then this is back to what I said last week.
Wait.
Makes me angry.
Wait, hold on. If there's 2 duplicates,
Just a duplicate.
the
So there's
winning
2
is $1
tickets.
million.
Yeah.
So you're not going to win $1 million twice. That
Yeah.
million,
No,
they'd have
he
to
won.
split.
No, he
Yeah.
won because he had 2 separate tickets.
No.
Yes. Do you want me to read it to you?
So if 17,000 people get the same lotto number, 17,000 people are getting $1 million?
Yeah,
No, that's
yeah.
not how much is in the bucket.
A Maryland man who mistakenly bought 2 identical tickets for the same Powerball drawing ended up winning a pair of $1 million prizes. The Annapolis man told Maryland lottery officials he visited the 7-Eleven on store Best Get Road. Best Get. That's the name of the road. Best Get Road in Annapolis and used the lottery terminal's replay feature, which scans old tickets for winners and prints new tickets bearing the same numbers. The man said he didn't consider that the stack of tickets to scan included some bearing the same set of numbers, so he ended up with some duplicates. The player brought his tickets back to scan them after hearing the 7-Eleven had sold 2 $1 million winning tickets. He said he realized he had duplicates when 4 of his tickets won $4 each. So he must have won a couple bucks on other ones that were duplicate tickets.
Wow.
We had our crying moment. 20 minutes after that, when I put the ticket down, I went back to the other tickets. The man's wife said he predicted what happened next. He said, I still have tickets to go through. What if I had the second $1 million ticket in here after he won the first $1 million? And he did.
That's crazy.
Dude, these people, I'm getting angry now.
I know. Yeah.
Why?
Me too.
Oh,
We have each other. We got each other. We got each other.
But, yeah, those are all my news articles. So,
Tune in next week.
that's it. You're done? Sounds good.
I'm just playing.
It's raining today.
That's on your list?
Rained yesterday. Well, no, it was on my list because I was thinking about how when you go into like a place and there's a bunch of strangers standing around, people always talk about the weather.
Oh, every day. When I go into the elevator, that's the story.
Right. Don't you feel
all the time?
I feel like saying to the other person, we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that.
We gotta find another icebreaker.
The guy looked at me the other day and just was like, been warm out. Now you put me in a position where I gotta say what? If I just go, yep, then I sound like a jerk. Yeah. So I gotta be like, yeah, it's been nice this week.
Well, the one that gets me is when you're in the hallway, whenever I go to the bathroom, people are like, hi, how are you? And then, do you want me to tell you my whole story?
Yeah, exactly.
And then so I always feel like I have to say, how are you?
Yeah, back. And then they want to tell you their whole story.
No, we never get stories. That's our, like, hi and bye.
That's true, yeah.
It's just always, how are you? Good, how are you?
When people say to me, how are you? I always say, good, how are you?
Me too.
Yeah, but you really don't.
But I never get an answer back on how are you. It's just like a weird conversation.
It's like everyone does it.
It's never really, how are you?
Just like yeah, go ahead.
Do you want to hear the whole story of how I'm really doing?
Well, just tell them one day. Just lay it on them.
But I think everybody just expects the word good.
They do.
Where are we?
You do. Well, it's more of a formality of just saying hello. But you say, how you doing?
How you doing?
Life's been tough. Or like other people will always be like, hanging in there.
Yep. Yeah.
It's like, I shouldn't have asked you.
Yeah.
That, and then I hate when people say, if someone ever says, oh, it's raining again today, and someone says back to them, we need it.
Those are like people who have plants.
We don't need. Yeah, exactly. And you know how I feel about that.
Yeah. You told me to throw your mom's plant out.
I said that the plant.
You said it was ugly.
I didn't say it was ugly.
Yes, you did.
I said that it's all going like this now, and it's hanging over the windowsill, and all the petals are falling on the floor, and I sweep them up every day. So I was like, this plant is pointless. It was nice at the beginning, but now it's starting to do this stuff everywhere.
I love it. I keep it real. I love the plant.
It real. Hey.
It was the best present ever.
I keep it real. I keep it super real.
Oh my god.
All right. So I guess that'll be it then. We did 45 minutes.
Oh my god. Everybody's turned us off by now.
We had a lot of stuff to do today. That's why. So, okay. Well, that's it. My dog could stop jumping on my leg now.
That just sounded so wrong.
All right. So, yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully we keep these Rotten Tomatoes coming. I would have had them last week, but I just forgot to bring all the info I had for them and put it on the phone. So. But all right. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. And as usual, leave comments, subscribe, like. If you have any questions for us, we'll answer them on the next podcast. If you have any ideas of stuff you want to see us do, comment it in, and we will do it. All right.
Bye.
Song to bring us out.
Dun,